So yes, if you an appeals court in Romania ruled Thursday that the human trafficking case against influencer Andrew Tate, his brother, and two Romanian women cannot go to trial because of multiple legal and procedural irregularities on the part of the prosecutor. I don't know what those are. The ruling comes 2 years after Andrew Tate, 38, and his brother Tristan Tate, 36, were arrested along with two women. The four are accused of human trafficking and forming a criminal gang to sexually exploit women. And Andrew also faces an additional rape charge. The decision by the Bucharest Court of Appeal is a huge setback for Romania's anti-organized crime agency, DCOT. It's a silly-ass name. But it does not mean the Tates and the two women walk free. The case has not been closed, and there are also a separate legal case against the brothers in Romania. The court effectively returned case to the prosecutors, who can now bring forth new evidence to back up their charges or amend the chain. Oh, pfft. Got fucking clickbaited. Never mind. Nothing is happening. Double nothing burger. In November, the same court gave the prosecutors 5 days to amend their case file or withdraw it. The request for the appeals court to review the case was made by Tate's defense team. His spokesperson, Matia Petruscu, said the court decision confirms a lack of credible evidence or consistency in the accusation by prosecutors. Okay, yeah. The review revealed significant procedural flaws and raised serious concerns about the integrity of the investigative process, further undermining the credibility of the prosecution's case. She said Romanian prosecutors last year formally indicted the Tate brothers and two Romanian women, and earlier this year the Bucharest tribunal ruled that a trial could start but did not set a date. All four deny the allegations against them. After Thursday's ruling, Andrew Tate said prosecutors had years to build their case and to tear apart my life, yet they have nothing. Bro, the fucking Matrix is trying real hard, bro. They just can't do it. They can't get to the Tates. They have escaped the Matrix. So fucking stupid. They threw me in jail, took my money, my cars, and every ounce of my freedom. They made me the biggest enemy on the streets, dragging my name through the dirt with accusations of the lowest, most vile deeds a man can be accused of. Andrew Tate. Boyfriend method video. Like, what are you talking about?
They will run away. I like to keep the girl's passwords. I log them in and log them out. If you give the girl the password to her account, there's a chance she could run away and try it by
I have a bug in my Lego Star Wars that prevents me from getting a red brick.
herself.
Damn.
That happen. Girl, let them take full control over their accounts.
10 years ago. So they come along and they said, "Oh, you're a human trap." So they come along and they said,
what
"Oh,
is
you're a
this
human trafficker."
dog shit video? Holy shit.
So for me, fighting was just an outlet, because if I didn't put it into fighting, I would end up in jail. But the majority of my money was actually made in the pimp game. I say that, people think I'm making it up. It's true. This is why I think I have a bit of a following on Twitter, because I have a unique resume. Like, there's a whole bunch of guys on, but not many, like, world champion kickboxer, pimp, mafia associated criminal. Like, I've got all this stuff, and it was like, who is this dude?
The only problem, though, is that Andrew Tate just talks so much shit that you, like, there are people who are just going to be like, nah, bro, this is just him talking more shit, you know? Like, he wasn't actually a pimp. He's just trying to appeal. Bro's hairline. Are you bullying me? I'm learning from Andrew Tate. How fucking dare you, bro? I'm a Sigma hustler in the making. And you think my hairline's going to hold me back? Okay, I have predator eyes. You have prey eyes. You have a negative cranial tilt. Okay, you are not looks maxing and mewing like I am. Okay.
Like, surely it
I'm a
can't
woman.
hold
I
me
should
too
just
long.
be
It's
quiet.
untrue.
Dude,
I had
Nuggets
a
a
fight
woman
coming
now.
up.
Damn.
The fight was too far away.
We've gone through an arc. Congrats on
And
being
I
a
needed money
woman.
today. So I'm sitting there thinking, how can I make money? What do I have that's worth money? Like, what do I have that I can even sell? And I was sitting there, and the only thing I had was all these girlfriends. I was sitting there writing down my assets. Like, what do I own?
Fuck your
What do
dad.
I possess? I got these 7 hot chicks. Plus, I'm a master of the game. Long story short, I decided to start with webcam, and I flew all the girls into England. I needed money, man. I need to get paid. I didn't have time to be messing around. That's how I made it to the top. That's basically my story. I mean, I was a fighter, and I ended up, because I had game, I just ended up in the pimp game, and I built this webcam business. And
I'm training these girls, and it got to the point where it was easier if I just typed myself. So what we ended up doing was we had the 2 girls on camera with a keyboard, which wasn't plugged in, doing this. And then I was behind the screen talking to the
Classic.
dudes,
The classic OnlyFans
saying the
manager.
right things, and start dragging money out.
Well, that's so crazy. That this alpha, I'm a fucking alpha male, bro. I'm a Sigma. So what'd you do as your job? Well, I was a pimp. You know, I beat women, which, like, I guess kind of can fit into like this retarded, like, red-pilled Sigma male shit. But then his other part of his job was I typed to men who were masturbating and pretended to be a woman so they could keep masturbating. Based, bro. Based. So fucking stupid. But I never broke, he added, bro. The Matrix is not going to break Andrew Tate. In its November ruling, the appeals court ordered some evidence removed, including witness statements by 2 alleged victims and statements by the Tate brothers, deeming them inadmissible. Bummer. I wonder how the fuck do Romanian courts work? I don't know. I'm not, bro. I don't know. I'm studying the American legal system right now. I can't pivot to the Romanian legal system, not yet. In its November ruling, the appeals court ordered some evidence removed. The same court also said it had identified multiple flaws in the prosecutor's case, which had failed to adequately explain the charges against Andrew to one alleged female victim who was part of the case, and that charges against the 2 female suspects were not properly presented. Also, the indictment failed to specify the amounts related to the confiscation of assets in the case, it said. The prosecutors did not immediately comment on Thursday's decisions. Eugene, whatever. One of the Tate brothers' lawyers said the decision was a significant legal victory that rightly determined that there was insufficient basis to proceed with the case. This decision is a testament to the strength of our legal system and the integrity of its justices. Romanian corruption. Corruption is widespread problem in Romania. Government is not affecting and enforcing anti-corruption laws. Where's the source from? Dang, bro. Companies in the judiciary in Romania contend with high corruption risks. Bribes and irregular payments are often exchanged. I mean, whatever. You know what? Maybe he is innocent. Maybe this is actually a sick W. And not just Romania. The Romanian legal system being shit. Who knows? Who knows, man? And Tate has amassed more than 10 million followers on social... 10 million? That's fucking crazy. On social media platform X, has repeatedly claimed the prosecutors in Romania have no evidence against him and that there's a political conspiracy to silence him. Meanwhile, a British court ruled on Wednesday that in a separate case against the Tate brothers, police can seize more than £2.6 million, $2.3 million, to cover years of unpaid taxes. 3.3 million in unpaid taxes. That's fucking crazy. And should accuse the UK government of outright theft or freezing his accounts and said it was a coordinated attack on anyone who dares to challenge the system. Anyone who dares challenge the fucking Matrix. In August, Romania's DCOT launched a second case against the Tate brothers, investigating allegations of human trafficking, the trafficking of minors, sexual intercourse with a minor, influence statements, and money laundering. They have also denied those charges. In March, the Tate brothers appeared at the Bucharest Court of Appeal in a separate case after British authorities issued arrest warrants over allegations of sexual aggression in a UK case dating back to 2012 and 2015. The appeals court granted the British request to extradite the Tates, but only after legal proceedings in Romania have concluded. After the Tate brothers' initial arrest in December 2022, they were held for 3 months in police detention before being moved to house arrest. They were later restricted to movement only in the Bucharest municipality and nearby Ilfov County, then within Romania. So this, like, the Tate brothers are like portraying this as like, bro, this is a big fucking win, even though, where'd they say it? The court effectively returned the case to the prosecutors, who can now bring forth new evidence to back up their charges or amend the existing ones. So if anything, this is like worse for the Tates, because the Tates like, bro, this is a sick win. The prosecutors fucked up, and I guess this is maybe evidence of like incompetent prosecution. But if the courts, look, if you are the defense and the prosecution fucks up and the courts are like, oh, don't worry, prosecution, you can fix your fuck up and come back with even more evidence and amend it to make your case even better. That means that's bad. That's probably bad for the Tates, unless the prosecutors are like genuinely incompetent, in which case it's not going to mean anything. And we just got an indication that the prosecutors are like fucking dipshits. But no. This is probably This just means the Tates have like a few extra days of not having to do their court shit. But no, it's definitely not a fat W. More just like a generic political proceedings. But then Reuters is saying that they lifted house arrest. Romanian court lifted a house arrest order against internet personality Andrew Tate, replacing it by a preventive measure. Oh, that must have been what that was at the end here. Where they were like, they're later restricted movement only. Yeah, I bet that's what this is. Tate has been under house arrest since August when prosecutors started a second criminal investigation against him, his brother Tristan, and 4 other suspects. They face accusations of forming an organized criminal group and trafficking. They have all denied. The first criminal case against Tate failed in December when Bucharest Courts of Appeals ruled not to put Tate on trial, but rather to send a case to the prosecutors. The decision, which cited flaws in the indictment, dealt a blow to Romania's anti-organized crime prosecuting unit. Yeah, fucking no shit. I mean, at least, whatever, man. At least they get to fix it. But yeah. Hopefully they fix it. It's either going to fix it and then the Tates are fucked, or the prosecution is just straight retarded and they're just totally fucked. And the Tates will go free. Which, I mean, I don't know, bro. Apparently Romania is not too hot on when it comes to legislation and shit. Enforcement remains weak. Anti-corruption laws include criminal code. Jesus fucking Christ. If it was a weekend by financial, cool, bro. Lit. Under the lighter preventative measures and judicial control, Tate is required to check in with the police at regular intervals and not allowed to contact other suspects or witnesses in the case. He cannot leave Romania. Tate brothers, both former kickboxers in dual U.S. and British citizenship, are the highest profile suspects facing trial for human trafficking in Romania. The Tate brothers also have a British arrest warrant and will be extradited after Romanian trial. That's even if they beat Romania. I bet the UK will probably. Hopefully it'll be more powerful. Why are their suits always so, like, look at how tight his suit is, bro. That's not comfortable. Like, I know your balls are bunk beds right now. Like, why is your suit so fucking tight? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, look at how tight it is around his calf. Chill, bro. Tristan's suit's at least like a little looser in the legs. What the fuck? Do you think he's talking about the Matrix? Come on, bro. You need to give me audio. I need to see him yelling about the Matrix. Well, there you go.
The internet. And for me, I mean, this is a long time ago, right? This is about, how old am I now? I'm 34, so I was about 28. So about 6, 7, maybe 8 years ago, right? And making money online nowadays is far more popular than it was even 8 years ago. Who do you know 8 years ago who made money from YouTube or from online?
Yeah,
nobody.
It's just booming. It's just starting.
It's just starting. So when I started dragging money from the internet, it was like mind-blowing to me. And I'm sitting there typing, and I'd type 16, 17 hours a day, but I'd pull in, let's say, $3,000 a day, $4,000 a day. So that became my new life, right? I went from kickboxer to fucking pretend girl on the internet for about 3 months. I'm just typing until the girls learn. And
bro, that's so you're so fucking alpha, dude. You're pretending to be a woman for dudes masturbating. Oh, fuck yeah.
They could do it themselves. Then I thought, oh, I need some more chicks. And that was kind of the beginning of the cam empire.
I'm taking over. So what I did is I unplugged their keyboards and plugged a new one in for me behind the screen.
This is not a crime. I mean, whatever. It's like he's pimping. He has like a webcam business, and he's talking about how he fucking pimped girls and whatever.
Do all the talking. The girls were just pure, just famoosers, just laughing and doing this. And they were talking to fucking ice cold hustlers. We were taking their money, all of it. Any girl who's around me long enough sees Tristan bring 4 or 5 girls a day inside the house. She goes, how do I know I'm not one of them girls? I'm like, baby, I'm the good brother. And then Tristan will go, yeah, he's the good brother, and roll his eyes. She'll kind of be like, are they joking? Are they not?
So this is not a crime. Is it a crime? Like, what? I don't think that's a crime to run a fucking cam website. It's sex trafficking. He forcibly kept them in his basement. Yes, that's the crime. But this is supposed to be 50 minutes of Andrew Tate admitting to his crime. Earlier, I had a clip of him saying he's pimping. This is just clips of him being like, I had a cam website and I typed for the girls.
To the idea, if she's around it for a few weeks and she sees Tristan doing all this and Tristan's making jokes, what they end up doing is laughing and joining in the jokes. They end up saying, Tristan, that last one, she really likes you. Which one's coming next? And like being his friend about it. Yeah. So when she's his friend about all the pimping, it's harder for her to get mad at me when she kept me doing the pimping.
How much would you give them? Can you give
Pimpin' formula? Shut the fuck
us
up.
an idea of like how much money you were pulling on? Because I've seen you tweet shit about guys sending your girls like $1,000, $5,000 in cash just as a one-off.
But does he admit to keeping them in his basement?
And I know how desperate guys are. Like, what kind of turnover were you talking?
I might be lying.
What kind of percentage?
I might have come in and shit it with a fib.
You give the girls.
Okay, so my best girl would do about $40,000 a month.
Oh my god!
And
Sean, we're in the wrong gender.
Maybe.
And how much?
Is it 14 or 40?
40.
40.
Oh,
40.
Christ.
Jesus.
And I'd give her $1,000 a week. I'd give her
$1,000. Okay, so that's generous. I mean, that's
so
a
she gets $1,000 a week. She gets free rent. She ain't got to worry about nothing. If I travel or we travel, I pay for everything, whatever. But $36,000 a month, I'm keeping.
Wow. And that was your best girl. What was your worst?
Well, bro, I had some. The first big money I ever made in my life. I first became a multimillionaire by running a webcam studio. So I had beautiful women sitting on computers talking to guys on webcams from all around the world. That's how I first made my money. And at one point, I had 75 women in 4 locations working for me.
Is there like
which was stressful and the wrong way to do it. I ended up removing my army and going.
I need a brief explanation. So like a Willie Mack video on Andrew Tate, that will help me. Then I can understand.
Freedom at last.
Andrew Tate has been freed from house arrest after 5 months at Emerge Day. The toxic influencer has been holed up at his home in Romania since August as he faces allegations of rape and human trafficking. But Tate is not completely free yet and must remain in Romania.
I don't know if you've ever played Evil Genius, the game, which is based off like 1950s, like James Bond supervillains. Andrew Tate would be like a weird fucking henchman in the Evil Genius game.
Not leave the country.
That's what he fucking looks like.
Control, which means he'll have
He
to
looks
check
like a 1950s like Bond villain henchman.
every few days and is not allowed to contact other suspects or witnesses in his case. Tate's spokesperson described the ruling as a crucial legal decision and a decisive step forward for the disgraced influencer. Romanian prosecutors started a second criminal investigation against the 38-year-old, his brother Tristan, and 4 other suspects in August. They face accusations of
Good. I'm your top bitch or your bottom bitch. You're the bottom bitch.
Organised criminal group, human trafficking, sexual intercourse with a minor, and money laundering.
And the bottom bitch. You give all the money to the bottom bitch, and the bottom bitch give the money to me.
Back in December 2020, when the brothers were sensationally arrested by cops. They spent 3 months.
I get
in
why he
prison
shaves his head.
before
I
they were
understand,
moved
bro.
to house arrest, and Tristan was
That's
released.
probably my future. And I'm just gonna go shave that shit.
Tate has been put under house arrest since August. But Tuesday's ruling means that Tate is able to leave his Bucharest home for the first time in 5 months. It marks a recent second victory for the pair.
Bro, he's gonna come back as if TikTok's getting banned. You're fucked, Tate. What is he gonna do? How's he gonna make his money? I guess it's going kick.
On trial, but send the case back to prosecutors. The decision, which said that there were flaws in the indictment,
who's gonna still hang out with Tate? It'll be Twitter retards. It'll be like, who's the fucking kick streamer?
Huge blow to.
Who's the dude? I literally just watched a video about him. It's the guy who Sneeko hangs out with. Sneeko sent him an anti-Semitic lamp. What's his fucking name?
Prosecutors must now decide
what's his name?
to bring new evidence to back up the charges and amend them. Andrew was put back onto house arrest in August after getting out a year earlier. Cops were investigating claims that a 17-year-old girl was trafficked to Britain and forced to perform sexual acts in order to produce pornographic material.
Aiden Ross.
Also claimed
there you go. Aiden Ross will fucking hang out with him. I'm pretty sure Sneeko already said, like, I'm not red pill. Like, the red pill's over, guys. It's dead. Like, he doesn't give a shit about that anymore. Even though fucking didn't Tristan call Sneeko and was like, I'll give the mantle, whatever the fuck Tristan sounds like. I'll give the mantle to you.
20, one of the men engaged in sexual relations with a 15-year-old. Andrew and Tristan deny all the allegations against them. Andrew accused prosecutors of tearing his life apart. The influencer initially gained fame after a short-lived appearance on Big Brother. Andrew was dumped from the reality show after alleged footage of him beating a woman emerged online. He then built up an image that appealed to teenage boys, creating an online empire that made him one
Smoking
of
a
the most
cigar
searched
while a
people on
woman
Google.
fucking
Masquerading
massages
as
his
lifestyle
neck.
advice, much of the content is considered highly sexist and is seen as promoting violence against women. His influences had a worrying
How
spread
could
amongst
you
young women
not
boys,
laugh
with one
at
British
how how could you look at that and you're like, damn, bro, that's pretty cool. Oh fuck, I forgot he tweeted out he's gonna be the next prime minister.
That's kind of like the world is mine. Every single time I do anything, cameras appear. If I breathe, if I sneeze, why are you talking over me? That's a little bit rude. Yes, I am launching a political party. All the leaders of Western countries have failed. They're enforcing a generational failure upon their constituents. Donald Trump is the future of the Western world. Everybody knows it, and everybody needs to get in line and obey him. Donald Trump is going to annex Greenland and take Canada and take Mexico, take all of it. The American empire is back. We're done with this crap. Elon owns X. I get to tell the truth. All of your lies are being exposed, and I cannot wait for the disinfectant of sunlight to come down and exonerate my brother and I, because we have done nothing wrong since the beginning of this. The chance of me becoming UK Prime Minister within the next 10 years is somewhere near 100%, because I'm one of the most well-known people
It's somewhere near
on the
100%.
planet who can self-fund, and everybody understands,
gonna-
even if
you
you don't
want-
like me,
why?
I get things done.
Valid
I
crash
will
out.
be the next UK Prime Minister. I guarantee that there is a timeline that everybody is
Bro, I can't wait for him to run a campaign and just steal all the money and then be like, we failed, bummer guys. Thanks for the fucking 10 million bucks or whatever.
going to live in. Every single person watching this
And then he
video
uses that to like pay off all his debts and then he's chilling again.
at some point in the
gonna be
future is
awesome.
going to watch me become the Prime
Bro, I'm
Minister.
telling you, if like James Bond turned a corner and you saw this, you'd expect the guy to like bring out nunchucks or some shit, and it would be like a really fucking corny James Bond fight. Like that's what you expect if you saw this man in person. Like he's gonna fucking like be mute, or he's gonna speak like he's gonna speak like Russian or some shit, and he's gonna have nunchucks, and James Bond's gonna do like karate on him. Like that's what you think when you see this
And I will fix
fucking
every
guy.
single problem. I've laid out how I'm going to do it. You can go to votebrov.co.uk and you will see.
Vote what? Vote bruv?
And you will see exactly how. Go to votebrov.co.uk and you will see exactly how I'll fix all the issues.
Bruv.
To me as Mr. Future Prime Minister.
We will.
Thank you.
From UK?
Wow, crazy. Sick, bro. Basted and red-pilled. Andrew Tate starts the bruv party. Jesus, bro. It's like a shit coin. It's like he's making a fucking shit coin. What the fuck?
Just when I thought I was out, this
Actually
fruity light
retarded.
skin pulled me back in.
Jesus Christ.
So it's been about a month since
I didn't know King Bach had a fucking video of the Andrew Tate dancing guy.
last talked about the bottom G, and somehow it seems
Jeez.
like Tate has continued on his downward spiral. It's almost sad at this point. I mean, personally, I think it's pretty funny, and I think for most people it is too, because of the whole, human trafficker aspect. But at this point,
Yeah.
Tate has been so thoroughly culturally graped that it feels like God is just taking pot shots at his figurative corpse.
He's already dead.
At the end of my last video on Tate, I concluded by basically comparing him to those e-girl streamers that purposely develop a parasocial simp following so they can make money, and that is essentially what he is doing, but for guys that are convinced they're not gay. I mean, Tate is clearly having some money problems after getting his assets seized by the Romanian government, and in desperation, he's launched
Very
several
sad.
pump and dump crypto scams to try salvaging all of his losses, with my personal favorite being Daddy Coin. Now, since then, Tate has continued to launch more shit coins, but he's also created a
He's made more than one? Why?
losses, with my personal favorite being Daddy Coin.
Dude,
Now,
he's
since then, Tate has
scant. Can we dissemble? Mike Luchbet said he's made multiple fucking shit coins.
continued to launch more shit coins, but he's also created a super special Discord clone type server for all of the real top G glazers.
Hold on. Andrew Tate crypto coins. Has he made multiple? Andrew Tate's dog. He made one called Dog. Bro, he's made multiple.
So they can all interact with Daddy on Discord.
And do people keep buying them? Dude, how fucking stupid are Andrew
Tate's? I can't
Tate's
think of a more masculine
like,
alpha male thing
people.
than joining a Discord server to talk to Andrew Tate. Seems based. Truly, this has demonstrated how much Tate loves all of his kittens. Now, this actual server is called The Real World with the tagline "Ready to Escape Slavery," which is kind of ironic. I mean, maybe it's obvious, but I'll spell it out. It's ironic because Tate is charged with human trafficking and running a human trafficking ring, and he's telling young guys
bro, enslaving others is how you escape slavery.
Escape slavery.
It's not a
Is
Sigma.
the irony lost on literally all of these people?
So I messaged her. She's like, I'm only 16. I was like, give a know about me. 21, I don't care. If you were to start lying and saying I'm all these 16-year-old women or 18-year-old women, whatever the law is in America. 18?
It's 18 usually. You get married at 16.
All right, so in Romania it's 16, sorry. So Vivian's been with me 6 years. She's completely head over heels in love with me. She wants kids with me, everything. And we met and we felt whatever, we're in love. When I bring on new girls, I usually pair them.
Okay, I know this is him admitting to like fucking underage girl, but he's sitting in front of a comically large chess set. Like he couldn't get like a real chess set. He needed the comically large fucking chess set. Like, how do you not watch any Andrew Tate video and not die of laughter? He has a fucking oversized chess set. Was he playing chess? Is he like a 5-year-old? He needs everything to be big. Fuck, dude.
Vivian's younger. Melissa's like 28. Vivian's like 21.
If you're not familiar with the backstory, Andrew Tate originally started this whole thing with what most people know as Hustlers University. It's like the second most memed thing associated with him after the whole Sigma male alpha persona thing, the red pill. But basically, Hustlers University was a Discord server that you would join, and he would teach you how to do drop shipping or some retarded shit. But now, possibly because of its reputation, Andrew Tate is rebranded to The Real World. Hustlers University is over. Now we're in the real world. So what is the real world? Well, according to its website, it's a global community created by Andrew Tate.
Teach the kids he's trafficking on big sets. That's so true. I should have made the link. I should have made it. You're right, bro. He needs to teach the minors how to play chess. That's fucked.
Minded people work on achieving their personal goals. And as we see here, there's a lot of member benefits. Members get advanced training and mentoring from experienced industry specialists. The idea here is to help people develop key skills through their education system, which you're not going to get from a normal college degree, all right? College is a scam, and because of that, you should go into this new thing that's totally not a scam, the real world. And how much money exactly does this life-changing course cost? Well, it's actually pretty affordable, all right? It starts at a $60 minimum for the cadet tier, which is what some might call the beta, cuck, or brokey tier, obviously. But frankly, I think if you're gonna go in here, you gotta really go all in. Imagine not spending $500 for the hero tier and becoming
for the whole that's for the year though. Okay.
#1 guy. I did it. I'm his guy. He loves me. He chose me. What are you doing?
You save money if it's $60, a month, but the hero tier's $500. It's actually gonna cost you, like $720. But you just buy the hero tier now, then bam.
I'm Hitler's top guy.
Top guy, bro.
What am I gonna do? Adolf Hitler chose me to lead the revolution.
Now, another thing to point out here is that these extra tiers also come with a daily coin bonus and a power level boost. And that's because not only is this program designed to help you get your money
and it says the college is a scam, has never had big aspirations. They just think they're just the next Mark Zuckerberg. Did Mark Zuckerberg ace his SAT and get a perfect score and like get A's in high school and then go to Harvard? And then after creating a highly successful business, did he then drop out after also talking with Harvard about, hey, I need to take a year off to focus on this business, but I can come back and that won't be an issue, right? And then Harvard said yes. And then only after Facebook made $1 million, he then completely dropped out, right? That's me. Okay. That's that guy, the guy who has the D in Jim. He's Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, he's just like Mark. You're a dickhead. How dare you?
So a sick crypto game where you have to pay money to passively generate tokens for yourself. I covered this in slightly more detail in my previous video, but basically it's this entire convoluted thing where if you increase your power level, also known as giving Tate more money, you can earn more tokens, which on paper should be valuable. That's the idea, but in practice, these things are of equal value to the Hawk Tuah coin, meaning it's worthless garbage. Now, I don't know about you guys, but personally, I'm not going to spend 50 bucks trying to get into this server and seeing all these hidden gems. Firstly, because of what happened recently, which we're about to get into, but secondly, because I've been spending my money on different things. You see this right... Fuck. You see this right here is the Lego Batman, the animated series Batmobile from the 90s cartoon. Here you can see we've got Mr. Freeze there, all right?
That's
here
pretty cool.
We've got Harley Quinn right there.
That's
chilling
pretty cool.
out, all right? The
Nice.
Batmobile even opens. Here we've got Batman chilling in there, all right? It's been a while since I've gotten the Lego Batman set, but they're actually doing these rubbery capes now. Personally, I think it's a good change, and on top of that, I just think that this is a great bang for your buck, and frankly, it's going to teach you a lot more about the world than Hustlers University, or sorry, than the real world ever
So
could.
true,
I mean,
King.
just look at this thing. You're telling me you're not going to buy this? You're telling me this isn't getting you going? Frankly, this is what you should be spending your money on. I'm just saying. Now, thankfully for us, a valiant soldier and member of the YouTube community named No Text to Speech has already infiltrated this Discord server a few weeks ago, and he compiled a lot of the funny things he found. And keep in mind, this isn't an actual Discord server on Discord. It's a homemade site where he just copied the Discord layout and made it out of spaghetti code. But the first thing that happens to you when you log in is you get immediately bombarded by 40 separate notifications telling you to do your daily list and react to other members, and oh, make sure you do your checklist to increase your power level. It's like Tate modeled his supposed course of gaining wealth based on like fucking Clash of Clans or any other mobile game that tries constantly to activate your neurons and keep your dopamine flowing by getting you to use microtransactions. And if you check the rules section,
that's just bait. No, bro, it's because he wants to give a rewarding experience to all his hustlers, all his Sigma males.
also find
He's here for you to help you get out of the matrix.
and that rule 3 is do not talk about OnlyFans, whatever you do.
We have normal Discord channel stuff. We have a Start Here channel. We have community guidelines. Oh, let's read these rules.
Bro, the
Respectful.
fucking mod has a Sith. Has a Sith profile picture. Cause I'm super like dark and evil, but I do love Star Wars. I'm sorry. Didn't Andrew Tate say you shouldn't watch Star Wars? Or he didn't watch Star Wars because he's too busy being a millionaire? How can I trust this fucking Star Wars cuck? He watched Star Wars. That means he was not busy being a millionaire.
On topic conversations.
Disgusting.
Do not.
Oh, you
mention
can't fuck
only-
it. It was my. I think my camera might have been blocking it.
Ah, yes. No talk about OnlyFans in the Discord server of the guy with a pimping hose degree.
So yeah, on CobraTape.com I have my PhD program, and that is PhD is pimp and hose degree.
Now, there's also a large emphasis on not
Did he
posting
do
your
finger
actual
guns?
Talk about OnlyFans in the Discord server of the guy with a pimping hose degree.
So yeah, on CobraTape.com I have my PhD program, and that is PhD is pimp and hose degree.
Now, there's also a
So
large
damn,
emphasis
bro.
on
How
not
are these so
posting your actual
cool?
contact information because there's been a large case
How?
of
I'm like
abuse.
so confused. I'm getting more and more confused as to how anyone gives a single like how does anyone think Andrew Tate is cool? Fuck,
And
bro.
You'll see later why that is. Now, looking at Andrew Tate's profile here, it shows him as the Diamond King, or as I call him, God Emperor Zaddy. And looking at his diamond rank also shows this entire infograph of every
You
single
pasted off fucking chess.
chess piece and how plebs in the server can obtain this rank. It turns out the more you log in each day, the more you
Because chess, that's like the intellectual game, bro. If you play any game besides chess, you're fucking sued, dude. Chess is the game of fucking big brain intellectuals, bro.
progress to a
Jesus
higher up
Christ.
rank in
Increase the push-up price? Push-up price is the same.
the chess system.
I just
until
deleted
presumably
the
you reach
dance
the
one.
level right below Tate. But you can never reach his real level because, let's be honest, there's only one of him, okay? He's one of a kind guy. Just another example of typical mobile game, or really just any game now, that's basically packed with annoying microtransactions to make you log in every day and tempt you to spending more money on gems, tokens, you know, whatever it is, whatever virtual currency they're pushing. This is the same exact thing, right? But you're escaping slavery by being in the real world.
Godzilla is a skin in Fortnite.
For sure. But in this
Bro, I
case,
gotta
of
play
course,
this game.
instead of getting any like
Stop
gaming
lying.
experience
Stop
out
lying.
of it, there's actually no fun to be had. The only fun, if you want to call it that, is you get to strengthen your parasocial relationship with Andrew Tate. And once again, like
Who
it's so
and who wouldn't? Who doesn't want to be best friends with the top G, bro? He wears tight pants and he plays big chess. Do you play fucking big chess, Turkey Tom? No, you fucking don't, bro. Because you're not Sigma. You're a loser.
funny to me that the entire premise of
Play big chess.
this server is supposedly to escape the Matrix and break free from slavery by paying $50 to do this mobile game fucking emerald system of chess pieces. So one day you can hopefully breathe the same air as Andrew Tate. Like, it is so transparently pathetic that anyone would pay for this. Now, Tate's server also has this awesome feature called power-ups. You know how on Discord, if you want to message someone, you just right-click their profile and then DM them? Well, that's not how it works in the real world. You see, in the real world, you need to purchase tokens and spend those tokens to get a power-up if you want to message anyone. You have
That's
to actually
so
pay for a basic
fucking
function
stupid.
that any app has for free. And you see, the way that you get these tokens is by logging in every day, also known as spending more money every month, as well as posting epic...
You need to log in to message people? Are you fucking for real, dude? Oh my god.
Wins channel. Now, apart from all this fun token game shit, the actual
So
courses
fucking
themselves,
dumb.
the main thing they're advertising here are, I think, clinically insane. Right when you get in there, you're given this 3-minute introduction video where Andrew Tate brags about how rich he is and how poor you are, and then he turns into a cyborg.
You now know exactly how to become rich. You will see me here, the top G, in many chat rooms and video courses. I exist inside of the real world after escaping the Matrix.
He used AI to turn himself into a fucking cyborg.
And the server also gives you the
That's so
option to
stupid.
become a hero.
Bro, I bet that speech isn't. I bet that's a fucking AI made speech.
About how rich he
Guaranteed
is and how
fucking
poor
to you,
you
bro.
are.
If he's using like AI to turn himself into a hologram for like a robot for 2 seconds, there's no fucking way he's gonna like bother recording these dumbass speeches.
Then he turns into a cyborg.
You now know exactly how to become rich. You will see me here, the top G, in many chat rooms and video courses. I exist inside of the real world after escaping the Matrix.
Or you could just have shit
server also
delivery.
gives you the
I'm gonna schizo post and I'm gonna say that's an AI generated
to become
chat.
a hero, which is just
It's an
like
AI
literally the
generated
drinking the Kool-Aid.
AI
Like,
generated speech. We are schizo posting.
pulled over your eyes. You are retarded. Commit to 1 entire year starting today to follow the real world's guidance to financial freedom. The real world in the next 365 days, if you truly try and do not quit, will completely transform who you are, your bank balance, and physique. By pressing the I commit button below, you commit to staying inside the real world for the entirety of 1 whole year without giving up, canceling, or leaving it for any reason. When giving up becomes not an option, it's time to commit. Do these people not know that you can just go to the gym? Like, you don't need anything. You can just get a gym membership and go to the gym and lift weights. You can do it. I know you can do it. I believe it, okay? I know anyone can do it. Please, God, Andrew, I've already paid $50 to join this course, and now you want me to pay more money to join the Hero Squad or whatever the fuck? Come on, man. I just want to be a Sigma. Now, there's also an entire section dedicated to how to invest in crypto that's so convoluted and filled with layers of fast money, buy fast, have diamond hands, that it's almost impossible to process how bad it is.
Anyways, unlock signals, open, next, back. Become a professional crypto investor. Begin investing masterclass. Blah, 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 blah. You either get ultra high gain meme coin signal
or a Lamborghini.
Does not promote any pump or dumps. And they're talking about meme coin signals. You could either get meme coin or you could get Lamborghini.
And really my favorite part of this server is not Andrew Tate himself. Instead, it's the community. It's what the other people here are posting. Unfortunately, it's probably not a shock to any of you that after seeing everything I've shown you, that someone would still spend money on this course. Thousands of people have, actually.
Discipline is key. Motivation will only get you so far. I'm so glad to know that I spent $50 to get
like he's in jail.
Look how many people are reacting. Remember, every single one of these people have spent money on this fucking platform.
Well, most of the people in the server are just autistic, and it's funny. There are some actual posts from what look like regular dads trying to make some extra money, which is kind of sad. Like, I do feel bad for them in a way. It's like, all right.
I mean, you can, but they're like, it's like so hard to feel bad for people like this, like mind-numbingly dumb. It's just crazy. Like, how do you look at the man in extremely tight shirts with big chests and be like, this is the guy. I got to base my life off of this. Like, how? I don't understand. I don't fucking get it. I can't get into your brain, dude.
All these people have autonomy and really should be smart enough to know that this is a pyramid scheme. So, like, it's...
even when I was never even into, like, red pill shit. But even when I, like, watched, like, Jordan Peterson way the fuck back in, like, high school and, like, community college... Like, I didn't pay for any fucking Jordan Peterson course. I bought his book, like 12 Rules for Life, and it's like fine. Even now, I'm like, yeah, this book's all right.
It's so obvious that
But that
it
was
shouldn't
that
be
was $12, not $50 a month.
here, but sadly a majority of people want to get rich
Jesus
quick, and they're
Christ.
just so desperate to get there that they're willing to believe anything, which in this case is Andrew Tate. For example, there's this one dude, Speedy Gonzalez. He's the champion rank, which means that he spent $850 over the course of 2 years
What
on
the
this course.
fuck?
Speedy even posted in the flexing channel saying, having a glass of fire blood next to the fire and reading the Tate Bible paid for the fire blood with wins from selling $daddy. He then posted a video of himself staring directly into the camera as he burns a fire inside his house. I wish this was like a shit post, but no, this is a bald man burning a fire in his house.
Look, it's just a random, like, it's like in a dog
As he
bowl.
made $20 from Andrew Tate's shitcoin. At a certain level, I do wonder if this server could be legally classified as like a cult, because I mean, literally this guy and all these other people are actually reading the Andrew Tate Bible and burning fires in their own house. Like, how do you even fix someone like that? This guy is a victim at this point, but he's so deep in it, I don't think you can convince someone out of this mindset. The delusion runs so deep, it seems impossible to fix. Like, okay, for example, look at this. Someone posted a picture of their actual child and said, "It's a boy. I have no better flex than Family G." Imagine being this kid's son. You grow up and you later find out that your dad was posting pictures of you on Andrew Tate's Discord server. Like, that is just a very dark place to be. Now, on a slightly
Darkest
lighter note, if
timeline.
you check out the #Victories channel, there's a lot of funny stuff that I literally can't tell what is satire and what is not. I mean, if it is satire, you're spending $50 to do it, so whatever, I guess. But like, nobody on YouTube is really meant to see this. Like, the server wasn't meant to be leaked. If you're posting this stuff ironically, you're only going to be seen by the other insane people here. So frankly, I don't envision a ton of people doing that, but who knows? It's
Bro,
just
no one's spending $50, like, ironically. I'm there as a joke, bro. I spent $50 as like a fun meme, bro.
hard for me to believe that some of these posts are real. Like, I don't want to believe that these are real people. Obliterated a deer on the road and pulled the string off my workout pants to tie the bumper up and still made it to the gym and got my workout in. Zero excuses ever. All I had to do was remember I represent this community. Hashtag
I represent the top G's.
skit. He then linked a photo of his fucked up car to show how truly dedicated he is to the workout. 2 types of people. 1, figure it out and still go to the gym. 2, panic and use an excuse. Like, I mean, this is like probably the most productive thing someone's done in this Discord server, but
Starting to think you're not a real top G. How fucking dare you? I am so fucking dedicated to the top G lifestyle. Okay, I play chess, bro. All right? My chess elo is like super fucking high, bro. Okay, I go to the gym. All right, I have yet to prostitute a woman, but I'm getting to it. Okay, it's a work in progress, you know. But that's what part of the hustler lifestyle is. You're always working and progressing. You feel me?
realistically, you're still posting it on the
me.
Andrew Tate
Drop
Discord.
me.
Now, the last interesting thing that No Text to Speech was able to point out was this ID that came along with this profile. It's a string of numbers that looked very similar to another Discord clone called revolt.chat. And after doing some very basic digging and inspect element and comparing the APIs, it seems like the two websites have the exact same back end, meaning Andrew Tate very likely stole the code for this website and rebranded it as his own thing.
We have Andrew Tate's thing on the left, and we
found
have
it, we're
Rebirth
chilling.
on the right. But you'll notice we have autumn, January. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
You've been at Hustlers University for 6 years. Time to graduate,
Andrew
bro.
Tate's
And you've never been to Hustlers University, okay? I try. You already quit.
Little platform.
You don't even
is
fucking know.
a ripoff.
And if you look in the comments, he even followed up with an article directly from the head of Revolt saying that Andrew Tate stole his software. The dev initially emailed them essentially saying, hey, you're using my software. I made this. You need a license to pay for this because this is mine. You can't just steal my shit. On the 23rd of November, I was made aware of their use of my software and I immediately began contacting people and prodding through their site. And I ended up getting in contact with the COO of New Era Learning and one of the managers of The Real World. Within the first conversation, I was outright told that they don't care to comply and that they'd rather offer me a $120,000 salary job. And these messages are fucking insane too. It seems like whoever is texting him here has glazed so hard that he's been able to fully embody the way that Tate talks and all of his mannerisms. Let me be completely honest with you. Licensing means little to us. You're a talented guy. I want you to join my team. Work for me. We also pay in crypto. Maximum flexibility.
Bro, Bro, this is like sovereign citizen shit. We're like, I pay you in gold coins.
Now, obviously, this programmer was pretty upset about the fact he had all of his website and service code stolen by, you know, Andrew Tate, but it could have been anyone, and he still has the right to be upset. And in the end, this is their response to him. Here's the thing. I usually don't bother with offering a job to people outside our brotherhood since it's always trouble. The only reason I was entertaining the thought of hiring you is because you managed to impress my lead dev. What is the lead dev doing? If you're just stealing other people's code, what the fuck is the job of the lead dev? What is he doing? And I also like the subtle psychological manipulation. Like, I wouldn't normally offer someone outside of the Tate circle a job, but you are just so talented. You know, I'm just going to do charity work for you and offer you this. You'd be stupid not to take it. Since it's Thanksgiving, if you choose to take my offer and work for us, today I'll be happy to pay $10K total for your employment. Tomorrow, my offer drops back to $7.5K. By Sunday, it won't be valid. I'll make it clear. The only arrangement where you get paid is by being part of the team. It's your choice. You now have the opportunity to change your financial life and become free while doing what you love, or spend hundreds of thousands of dollars and a few years of your life pursuing a ghost offshore company in a location where there is little to no regard to US and EU laws. I'm a sensible businessman, and I assume you guys are too. I always choose to have allies and good people on my team where we make money together. Like, this guy is straight up insinuating that he would have to chase offshore ghost companies. It's so comically shameless and also self-incriminating. It's like, oh my god, you're gonna sue us? Well, we have these secret companies you'll never find out about at offshore. Like, shouldn't you not say that, probably? Now, the reason why all this is being...
He's literally just like, joke's on you, pussy. I'm a criminal, and I've done crime. So, fuck you. I ain't gonna pay you shit. Good luck, asshole.
Done is because Andrew Tate, despite the fact that he's extremely rich, is
which, to be fair, though, if he's in, if it's like a company incorporated in, fucking Romania, unironically, good luck. Good luck, bro. It's gonna cost you a lot of money. That's gonna be in federal courts. And if it's an LLC, that could even be more difficult, but I bet it's a private company, so nobody even knows who you work for, so you're gonna have to send documents to get the company to tell you who works for them, and that's gonna be a pain. Yeah, no, it would unironically just not be worth your time. You're just fucked, bro.
Too cheap and too much of a penny pincher to
Like
actually pay someone to develop a site for it. To this day, I'm pretty sure they haven't actually paid the licensing to that Revolt guy. There's not much this Revolt guy can do at the end of the day right now because Andrew Tate is in Romania. And even at the end of the article, the dev says that they are a small company and they don't have a lot of resources going forward. But unbeknownst to them at the time, Tate's company would actually pay a few months later, just not in the way that they expected.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we gotta talk about the hacking of Andrew Tate.
Yesterday, agents from the Matrix launched an egregious attack on the most important website on the internet, a website called The Real World.
So sexually harassing me.
Website, The Real World, or university.com has been hacked.
And that's the thing about stealing other people's software. It's nice because you don't have to do that much work, but you also end up stealing all of their vulnerabilities that come with that software, and you don't understand how to patch them because you didn't make it. And as it turns out, The Real World was using a much older, more hacking susceptible version of Revolt that had several easy breaches, which a group of hackers would then exploit, easily getting into the server and causing a real ruckus. Now, even the hackers themselves would describe the security as hilariously insecure. During one of Tate's live streams, the hackers launched their campaign first by spamming emojis of stuff like the trans flag, Andrew Tate with a big ass, and AI photos of him with gay flags because, of course, he's known for his past approval of the LGBT community, being a member himself.
You know, it's impossible to say I gave up without saying I gay.
What the fuck? Say it again, Andrew.
Remember himself.
You know, it's impossible to say I gave up without saying I gay.
Andrew fucking Tristan's reaction. Why? Bro, why do people care? Why? Why the fuck does Aiden Ross suck this guy's dick? It's so ridiculous. 2 minutes. Looks incredibly stupid, and anyone getting mad over it is actually dumb. Yes, the Pirate Soft drama is mind-blowingly retarded. I find it kind of funny just because I think Pirate Soft's kind of like a pussy. And so I think his reaction to this drama is going to be retarded. So, I don't know. If it spirals, that'll be kind of funny.
Now, because these hackers really wanted to mess with Tate, they also found a very creative way to make the emojis spell out sentence.
I've seen clips of Pirate Soft being like, I don't like Mr. Robot because they used a hacking game from a hacker thing that I was in, and they took the solution. And the main problem was that the solution they used was that it was the phone number of the guy who ran the hacking thing, which is a problem. But then he's complaining about everything else. I'm like, who fucking cares, bro? It's public information. Like, who gives a shit? And then he's also, you know what else is crazy? Pirate Soft lore is he was the guy that got mad at MatPat for comparing Heartbound to Earthbound, or Heartbound to Undertale. So I'm like, bro, like, that's the most like nothing burger drama in the whole universe of all the internet. So I'm like, bro, this retard is causing like the most nothing burger drama, and now he gets caught up in nothing burger drama. That is kind of funny. Cosmically hilarious.
Sentences like Andrew Tate is a cute gay gooner and fun stuff like that. Now, even during the height of this hack, when it was all really going down, you could actually refresh the emoji picker and see 10 new emojis being picked out any second. Now, this obviously caused a massive freak out from all the top Gs.
Didn't he just leave the match before he died? Like, that's it? No. So what happened is in the middle of the Andrew Tate shit, I'll tell you the Pirate Soft drama. The Pirate Soft drama is that Pirate Soft is part of the like OnlyFans thing where like a whole, like every streamer on Twitch is doing the like hardcore WoW thing. And so Pirate Soft was doing a raid in hardcore WoW at like level 60, like super fucking high level. And people started it started to not go his way. So instead of staying there and trying to like fix it, he just ran away, and then everyone else on his team died, and they were all also doing hardcore. Stop. What? What's the problem? So people are mad at that. Other reason people are clowning on him is because he worked for Blizzard. I generalized this info in my sentence. No, you didn't. Fuck you. I'm explaining it in reality. And so then people were extra memeing on him because he used to work at Blizzard. And is like talking about design and how good he is at World of Warcraft games. And everyone's like, I don't know, bro. It looks like you're shit and kind of a bitch. So funny,
because it looked like the Matrix
all of
was
this.
finally
Well, now you understand it,
by the
and
Matrix,
because I
mean
told
a few
you.
gay
Isn't that
hackers
amazing?
with too much time on their hands and a lot of lube. Like Andrew Tate literally got brutally owned by people wearing programmer socks. Like this sucks. And it's not even like the hack was that hard either. They essentially just opened the Chrome tab with inspect element, typed God mode equals 1, and then they got full access to every important thing on the server that Andrew could see. And the key part of the hack is that it allowed access to messages in every single public channel. Now that may not seem like a huge deal because anyone who makes an account can already view the public channels, but what made that significant is that through that same exploit, they were also able to see all of the private channels. And that's where the real concern here lies, as obviously private channels are supposed to be secure and only visible to specific high-ranking members. Now, the hackers then compiled all this information and dumped it publicly for anyone to download, and it was absolutely insane. The file size is 14 gigs, and it's 14 gigs of literally just raw text filled with every single
God mode in your chat.
Email that signed up. The identities of everybody who signed up are now compromised as well. Now, they also revealed that according to the site's metrics, it generates $5.6 million
That's
monthly.
So fucking crazy. I want that. Give me.
Insane. The data also included 324,000 unique emails that appear to be users.
Just grift. Why can't I grift? Bro, I looked up Thought Slimes because Thought Slime made a video and I might watch that to see if it's retarded. But like Thought Slime makes like 4.5K a month on Patreon, and he's released 5 videos this year.
On point.
Fucking Andrew Tate probably doesn't even like show up to these fucking things, and just has a dude like run it for him unless he's doing a live stream, in which case does a live stream for like 1 hour and then he gets paid a fucking $1 million.
For the people there,
fuck, dude.
Who wants to be a scam.
Just grift, bro. Grift, put it in a trust fund, and then get fucking like $500,000 a year for the rest of your life.
Scammers, you now have access to 300,000 email addresses that you can potentially scam. Now, I'm not saying that anyone should do this. I'm not even saying this ironically. Do not scam anyone. But one thing that somebody who's a scammer who has access to these fake emails would do is send them fake emails supposedly from Tate, sending them a link
I really hate the gay. We need to sympathize with the young men narrative. Fuck, I don't know. This shit is so cringe.
Kind of website, and then the people would
Hey man, young men are all really right wing, so you better fucking figure it out, dickhead.
Email and think, oh, I got a new update from Tate from the real world. I want to click on this. And they then click on, let's say, a phishing link that grabs their IP address or something like that. Maybe it makes them download a file onto their computer. Obviously, it's not a good situation to be in for these guys. But Tate, unironically, because he's too lazy to pay for website code or too broke, exposed them to the Matrix.
They just play Marvel Rivals.
Now, another huge thing that was revealed
Real
here
Sigma
is in relation
hustlers.
to Andrew Tate's war room. Basically, if you wanted to meet up with Andrew Tate, you have to spend $8,000 to join the Real Cool Kids Club and become a part of his war room. Now, you'll notice here everyone's faces are blurred, and that's because being in the club is an anonymous thing, right? Which, I mean, you know, is fair for obvious reasons of identity protection, but also I wouldn't want anyone to know that I spent $8,000 to sit in a room with Andrew Tate and talk about Daddy Coin. Like that would be very embarrassing for me. But as it turns out, as people dug through these leaks, they found a link to
so
Google Drive
funny.
that had videos of all the war room people with their names and faces on it. I'm going to keep it blurred out just in case, but that is a potential hundreds
How
of people
much
that could
can
now
I
also
meet you for? $10,000.
Get scammed or get their identity stolen in the future, or even blackmailed if they don't want to be associated with Tate anymore. Like, this could really negatively reflect on their personal life. Their anonymity is gone. Now, Tate would actually respond to all these leaks on Twitter, basically coping and downplaying the severity of it all. We hacked his school and saw the chats of his 800,000 members. The chats are public. You literally just bought a membership and logged in and read the rooms. Call that a hack? What's 800,000 times $49 a month? Oh wait, you bought a membership. What's 800,001 times $49 a month? We are huge because we work. Everyone makes money inside of the real world. Join us. So he literally just used the hack to downplay what actually happened and then to further promote the fucking service that just got hacked. Now, he also made an announcement inside the real world, essentially
Fake news alert.
saying the same
The fucking Matrix.
thing and ending it with, the Matrix itself is
Mom
failed.
said no. Sorry, bro. You'll never escape the Matrix and go into the real world. You're broke. I'm rich. You know, fucking, you'll never be rich. You watch Star Wars. I drive Lamborghinis. Go fuck yourself.
The real world is secure, and we've only just begun. Now, obviously, with everyone going through the leaks, more and more videos were coming out, more and more messages were being released and made fun of, but there's one specific video that everybody's talking about. It's basically Andrew Tate and Justin Waller. Justin Waller is like one of his associates who's on his shows all the time. He's a part
Yeah,
of
and
the Tate
everybody's
circle.
wearing shirt. Like, this is too tight, bro. If it's poofing out like that, you go up a size, you fucking idiot.
And it's basically these two guys explaining how
Like,
to
this is
isolate
too tight.
women from their friends and families so you can sow division among their friend group and then isolate them from them so you can abuse them. It is fucking insane.
You're a bad guy now. My husband wouldn't do that, even though they pitched a line just to try and flex. You know, it gets in their head. Right? So now trying to isolate them. And things we've talked about thus far, like selling a dream, adding excitement, her never catching you slipping, all these things tying into isolating her and taking her away from the outside influences. Every outside influence is trendy. All of them.
Now, this isn't exactly shocking information given that it's
You
Andrew
don't know
Tate,
Justin Waller? No.
but it is
I'm
funny to see
unaware
him
of
even in
Mr.
modern day
Waller.
saying it clear as day that that is like what he does. And it doesn't take
I'm sorry. I'm not. Look, now that I've read the news article on Andrew Tate, I'm going to try to get more up to date on the Andrew Tate lore, but I'm not completely, I'm not completely there.
Genius to figure out that these are the same
Not completely
tactics.
invested in the lore. I just know he smokes cigars and he pimps out 15-year-olds and he's the bald Tate, right? His younger brother still got hair. Andrew does not.
That he likes to use to traffic girls. And Andrew's brother, Tristan Tate, also has an older series online where he talks about how to pick up girls. Granted, in a less extreme way, but we do see some serious parallels.
You have to be their boyfriend for an extended period of time. You then have to take her virginity on the second month anniversary or something along those lines, and I'm going to teach you how to do it while still being in a playboy lifestyle scenario.
Frankly, I think these hacks are pretty indicative of the state that Andrew Tate is in and how bad his reputation is. Like, to a certain extent, when Andrew Tate first came out, I think everyone just found him entertaining as a novelty.
What the fuck? Why is my mic picking up like background noise?
Because he was funny, and ultimately they were like, well, he's probably just
Now
fucking
I'm
around, right?
pissed.
He's joking. But at this point, it feels like no one respects or cares about Tate or even
I, like,
finds
see-
him
I'm
funny.
seeing
They
that
just
there's,
wanna
like,
make
weird
fun of him all the
background
time.
shit.
They're sick of
Hey, you
it. Most
jerking.
people just want to move on with their lives and are thoroughly burned out of hearing the bald
Great
man
cranking
speak.
it.
At the end of the day, Andrew Tate's basically screwed, and he knows it. In fact, both him and his brother are. In the grand scheme of things, this hack doesn't really matter that much because no matter what, the charges the Tates are facing mean that they're most likely going to rot in jail in the near future. So despite the real world making $5 million a month, all that money is most likely not going to stay with the Tates for very long. It's either going to be
He's
seized
straight
by the governments
crewman.
that are charging them, or they're going to have to use it to pay legal fees because they're currently being investigated by the Romanian government. And after that trial concludes, they're being extradited to England to have a trial there. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. It's so sad, I really was a huge fan of Andrew Tate in the beginning. He was my #1 guy, but, now I just can't stand by him anymore. It's sad, man. It's sad when you have to disavow a good friend like that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks, buddy boy. I disavow you. No, don't disavow me. That's so sad. That's so fucked, bro.
TikTok is.
Hey guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And make sure you follow my Twitch accounts, that way you can tune in live next time. Thank you.